In this video of Palestine, I'll show you and describe my journey into Palestine from Jerusalem, the Christian holy city of Bethlehem in Palestine, the standard of living between Palestine and Israel, changing of the guard at the Palestinian Parliament in their national capital, and some of the challenges which Palestinians face daily. So please stay tuned to my video. Please remember to post a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit the notification bell so you can always get my latest travel videos. Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in Jerusalem, Israel. And today I'm going to venture to a country called Palestine. And it should be only 20 minutes away from Jerusalem, but it's a whole different world apparently. That's what we've heard. It's my first time there. So I'll take you with me and hope you follow along on the journey. So I've started my journey to Jerusalem with my friend Abu Muhammad, who was a Palestinian taxi driver. And we're just leaving my hotel in Jerusalem now. Bethlehem, a holy city for Christians, is located in Palestine. The driving distance is only 7.6 miles away from my hotel. However, it took us 50 minutes to reach there. This is the journey. Palestine is a country. 146 of 193 countries of the planet Earth recognizes Palestine as a country. That's over 75% of the world. Countries like Spain, Norway, Sweden, Ireland, Hungary, Romania, Ukraine, Russia, China, India, all recognize Palestine as a country. The minority of the countries of the world that don't recognize Palestine include the USA, Canada, the UK, and France. You'll notice that the roads in Israel are modern and well maintained. Now, what surprised me was most of the roads had American flags as well as boards which said clearly these roads were paid for by the US government. It answers the question why Israel looks modern.
It's nice.
Football stadium. Israel. Now we're approaching Palestine. Notice the sudden change in the quality of the roads and infrastructure. Israel benefits from billions of dollars in foreign aid from US taxpayers. Palestine gets zero. I'm now in Palestine. Surprisingly, I didn't have to go through an Israeli checkpoint as I had been advised by the internet. Israeli citizens are not allowed to enter Palestine by Israeli law because of the high risk of Israelis being kidnapped and held as hostages for negotiations. Israel doesn't care if an American or Canadian or Brit enters Palestine because it's the responsibility of our governments, not the Israeli government. I felt good that I didn't have to go through an Israeli checkpoint. However, as my day progressed, I started realizing the problem. Stay tuned to see why. The graffiti on the barrier walls built by the Israelis to keep Palestinians separated from Israelis tells a story. This is of an unarmed news reporter who was shot dead by Israeli soldiers while covering a story about a refugee camp well before October 7th, 2023. This is Bethlehem. This is Bethlehem. According to Christians, this is the neighborhood where Jesus was born. I'm in Palestine. Apparently, this is news to many people, but Jesus was Palestinian. I'm going to climb these stairs to the Nativity Museum. The International Nativity Museum. This is the area. And there's the Church of the Nativity. To get here, I didn't have to cross an Israeli checkpoint, but to get back, I will. I'll describe the process today. There's the tower of the Church of the Nativity. Over there you see another Christian church. Actually, two Christian churches. And over there, a minaret for a mosque. This is in Bethlehem. Streets of Bethlehem. There's the flag of Palestine flying in Bethlehem.
Bethlehem Beach Center.
Bethlehem Beach Center.
Beach Center, yeah.
Now I'm leaving Bethlehem to go to Ramallah, the capital of Palestine. The reason I'm not taking the same road from Bethlehem by which I arrived into Bethlehem is because Israelis closed the road suddenly and randomly. My taxi driver informed me that happens daily and randomly by Israelis, a daily reminder to Palestinians as to who is the boss. I'm now heading to Ramallah, the capital of Palestine, and apparently I have to go through an Israeli checkpoint to get there.
I am stopped.
As the Israeli checkpoint came closer, my Palestinian taxi driver advised me not to point my camera forward so as not to film the Israeli security at the checkpoint, as it would lead to trouble for me and him, which is why I'm pointing the camera sideways. Change of plans. A border crossing point was closed, so now having to take the slow road all the way through Palestine to Ramallah.
I don't know what's this.
It's a monastery.
Yeah, it's a beautiful. Nice view. This way, Wadi Nar.
This is the Wadi Nar Valley. A fact that surprised me, the entire area of Israel and Palestine combined is about the same as the small state of Massachusetts. Another surprising fact, the total area of Israel, Palestine, Syria, and Lebanon, all four countries in the hotbed of this war zone, is smaller than just the state of Michigan. The road through Palestine to get to Ramallah is not as nice as the road through Israel.
حبيبة مغلق وطن يا قدسنا مسرى.
For me.
We're now entering the Israeli side. You can see the buildings. They're a lot more expensive. All these are expensive buildings. Now it's an Israeli highway. Look how smooth and nice it is.
Derech, this way for Jericho, for Dead Sea, for Eilat, for Banyas, Tabariya. The hotel,
That's good. Yeah, I'm happy.
I want to happy.
Yeah, this is where the Bedouins are living
Yeah.
because it's less expensive to live here.
Yes.
We're now driving through Hizma, Palestine, towards Ramallah. So there's a wall, and the other side is Israel.
You know, this after this event, this store, this Palestine, beside this, Israel. This Bethel.
So this is all Palestine here.
Betzira.
Betzira. Ramallah is over there.
Yeah, I know Ramallah. Bethel.
The road is Israel.
Yeah, yes.
The road is Israel, okay. This is the television station?
No, this tower in television you've seen.
Oh, okay. This is Ramallah.
Yeah. This is Ramallah, this Albira.
Al-Biri. This is Ramallah, Palestine. The Palestine Tower
Yeah.
on top.
The restaurant is circle.
Turning.
Yeah. Turning. Then Istiklal.
Tiklal.
Yeah.
Oh, the garden, okay. And that's the Palestine Tower.
Yeah. This is Mahmoud Abbas. This is Mahmoud Abbas.
Okay. This is the Parliament of Palestine in Ramallah. Beautiful grounds. These are the Palestinian guards, and they let us in to photograph this area. This is the Parliament of Palestine. They welcome me in and let me videotape their parliament. They even let me video the changing of the guard. They were hospitable and welcoming. I never felt unsafe with the Palestinians. Please stay tuned to my next video when I visit the Israeli Knesset, the Parliament of Israel. You will indeed note a significant difference in the Israeli attitude. This is my friend Abu Muhammad, my friend and taxi driver today. This is the memorial to Yasser Arafat. This is his tomb. I think they're having the changing of the guards. This is more of the Parliament grounds. No, it's okay. These are the parliamentary offices. The Parliament is closed today, apparently.
Flag.
Now I'm in line to cross the border into Israel. It's a long line. I've been waiting for 15 minutes already. Traffic doesn't move. Probably be here for a while.
30 minutes.
After waiting for 45 minutes in that line, they told us we have to go another way. We can't go through. So my friend and taxi driver is trying to find another way out. This is the wall between Israel and Palestine in Ramallah.
It's Jalazon.
So at the Israeli checkpoint, we just got through there. They looked at my passport. They wanted to see my visa card. I'm a Westerner. My government supports Israel. They don't care. They grilled me for a while, maybe 3-4 minutes. It wasn't as bad as the airport. And then they let me go. So now I'm in Israel. I'm in Jerusalem, heading to Jerusalem, and gonna go to my hotel. Stay tuned. I'll tell you more about this day at the after I get to my hotel.
لسه حاول طلعت مسكر طريق
Well, this day for me going to Palestine was an adventure I will remember for the rest of my life. First, let's talk about the distances. The distance from my hotel in Jerusalem to Bethlehem is hardly 20 kilometers. The distance from my hotel to Ramallah is hardly 40 kilometers. So you can understand from that how long that would take in North America to go back and forth between those distances. You'd be easily able to cover that in about an hour and 20 minutes tops. For me, it took 6 hours. It took 6 hours today because the Israeli military closes off roads at random. And so you're going along and suddenly a road is closed. There's a huge traffic slowdown and then you can't go. If you try to complain to the Israeli soldiers, they point a gun at you. And they pointed a gun at my taxi driver and essentially me to go the other way. There are no signs, there are no billboards, nothing that warns the drivers that a road is being closed off by the Israeli army. There's no reasoning, there's no radio station that tells you a road is going to be closed off. They just do it randomly. Through my journey today, I understood how a Palestinian feels living in this country. By the way, my taxi driver, Abu Muhammad, was born in Jerusalem and he lives here in Jerusalem. I was surprised to find that out. He's got 2 children and a little baby coming. Very nice family man. The total cost for today was about $200 US for me for about 6.5 hours of driving around. How I did it was using an app called Get, G-E-T-T. It's an Israeli taxi app. It's not the greatest. Uber is much, much better, but it's the only game in town. But I'd recommend you get it. What I did was the taxi fare was about $200 US. I tipped him on top of that and I rounded up to $250 for his troubles, which I empathize with. When stopped at my final checkpoint, I'm a Westerner with a North American passport, and I was grilled for about 5 minutes for absolutely no reason. plus the border security for Israel, they don't speak English. My taxi driver, on the other hand, spoke English. That brings me to another surprising fact. When I was in Palestine, more people spoke English than speak English in Israel, here in Jerusalem. That surprised me, considering we, as the Western societies, funnel so much foreign aid to this country, Israel. So unless you're an American politician or a senator or something, your travel to Israel is probably going to be about the equivalent to mine. So just wanted to let you know. I can tell you that I really enjoyed my travel to Palestine. I enjoyed showing it to you. So I hope you enjoyed my video today. Please stay tuned for more of my travel videos, and thank you for watching. Please subscribe, post a like, and hit the notification bell for future videos.